So we have completed our Flutter web portfolio application. Now it's time to make it available on the internet. In this section, we are going to deploy our Flutter web portfolio application on the cloud so that everyone on the internet can access it. There are a lot of options for web hosting, but for this project, I chose Netlify because that's easy to use and free to use. So basically, without any payment issue or without entering your card information, you can create an account, just a free account, and start deploying your application. All right. So first of all, let's build our Flutter application, and then we can try to open Netlify platform and upload our application on that platform. Okay, so before that, I want to show you one thing. So basically, let's go to contact section. If you remember, in our contact section, we had a bunch of SNS icons. If I scroll all the way down, we have this GitHub, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram icons that point to our SNS portfolios, right? So basically, what we did before was something like this. We just defined it, the name of the file, that icon file .png, and that's what we did previously. But when we build our Flutter application with this value, it's not going to show up these icons. Okay, that's why we need to specify that assets / and then name of the file. Okay, so I actually placed that assets / before each of the icon file name. All right, just like that. Please specify that. Otherwise, when you build your Flutter application, it's not going to show up. Okay, I mean, the icons are not going to show up. Okay, I just want to remind you that. So let's save it, and I will close this. Now we can open up our terminal. Inside here, as you can see, my project is open in the terminal, and what I want to do, I want to build web application using Flutter command line. Okay, Flutter build web. If I run this command line, it is going to build a web application out of our, or it's going to compile our application into built version of our web app, all right, or Flutter app. Let's run this and wait a few seconds, or depending on your machine performance, it might take several minutes or it might take a few seconds. Okay, let's try that and wait a little bit. Okay, as you can see, now our web or built version of our Flutter app is ready. So how you check it is just like this. You come to this build folder. Inside this build folder, there should be web folder. Okay, this web folder is what we need. If you open that folder, you can see there are a bunch of a number of files and folders. As you can see, assets, icons, and a lot of other files that we need to properly show our application on the browser. All right, so I'm going to reveal this on my Finder. Basically, find that, open that folder. As you can see, that I opened that folder, and now what we need to do is we are going to open up our browser. So let's open up our browser, and here what you want to do is go to app.netlify.com. okay, go to this website, and there, if you do not have an account, create an account by signing up, or if you have an account, you can just log in with any of the options. Basically, I want to go for email. I will log in with email, and I'll create my credentials at gmail.com and my password. If I log in, it should open up my dashboard. Okay, now I'm on my dashboard. As you can see here, what I want to do is, okay, if your account is new, you might not have these projects, because I already deployed several projects. That's why I have a list of projects here. If you do not have any projects, you might have something like, I mean, your dashboard might be empty. basically what you need to do is find that add new site button. Okay, it might be different depending on your account. All right, if that's new, that might be somewhere else. If you have projects, it should be somewhere here, add new site. Okay, if you tap on it, it will open up the drop down button, and there you have several options. What you need to do is select this deploy manually, because we are going to upload our project manually. So basically what we need to do is grab that web folder that I showed you before and just drag it and drop it just here. Okay, if you wait a little bit, it should upload your application and deploy it on the Netlify server. Okay, now the upload is done, it's basically now deploying it. All right, so what we need to do here, until it's done its own thing, let's actually go to this site configuration and try to change our site name. All right, so as you can see here, there is a button that says change site name. Okay, so instead of this dummy site name, I want to have my own site name. So let's say I want to go for Shohruh Dev. Okay, so that's what I want. Let's try to save it and see if it's available. Okay, that's available. We did not have any issue. Now let's try to go to this site overview and tap on this link. If you tap on this link, it will open up a new tab, and it tries to show your application. As you can see, our application is showing up properly. If we scroll down, all the sections are there, and you can see our links are also there, all of them. Now we can try to tap on the navbar buttons, or we can go to contact section. As you can see, everything seems to be working just fine. All right, so now let's try to open it or make it smaller so that we can see the mobile version of our application. Okay, as you can see, so basically the mobile version of our app will be something like this. All right, just like that. Let me move it here. Okay, now let's try it. As you can see, we can go to skills section, just like that, right? We can go to project section. All right, everything seems to be working fine. Okay, let's try to open our I think this one should open Google. Let's see if it opens Google. Okay, right, that's right. That's basically what we want. Now, as you can see, our application is on the cloud, so anyone can type this name. If I try that, let's go to a different tab and paste that and try to open it. All right, if we open that, it should open our site. So basically this is the name of my web portfolio. As you can see here at the end, it says netlify.app. That's because you are hosting your application on their server, and also you are using their domain names extension as your domain name extension. All right, that's why it says netlify.app. If you want to have a specific domain, like something like, let's say, shohruhdev.com, then you need to buy that domain and do some configuration on their dashboard here. All right, that's what it is. I hope this video is useful for you. If that's the case, consider subscribing to my channel, and also please press that like button. If you have any requests or any questions, you can leave a comment in the comment section.